All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to another tutorial video. And today we're gonna talk about Lionbridge. Lionbridge is another freelance powered by AI company, which allow you to connect the people who wants to work and the people who are looking for partners to work with. So here you can check out one of the key features of the company. For example, the age of AI powered localization is upon us. See the future through the eyes of the industry leaders. You could download the book if you want to know more. The ability to automate the entire content journey is the foundation stone to scalable localization. The Lionbridge Language Cloud is your Rosetta Stone. You can find out a little bit more on how, and the advancements in machine translation technology open unprecedented opportunities to excel in digital first economy. And you can find out a little bit more on how clicking here. And here you have some reasons on why to work with Lionbridge. So as you can see, here you have one of the 6 main reasons to choose Lionbridge over other translator websites. Okay, so if you want to know a little bit more and join our team, you will be clicking over here to join our team. Okay, here you notice that we have 4 different categories. Okay, we have corporate associates, translators and agencies, interpreters, and gamings. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot to tell you, but Lionbridge was considered by Forbes to be one of the companies that have hired the most people in 2018, and also one of the most women also in 2018. And it's also a company that thrives for diversity. As you can see, they have received a certificate, the best employers for diversity, most loved workplaces in America's best largest employers. Okay, so you can be sure you're signing on to something pretty serious here at Lionbridge. And one of the best features is, of course, since it's an American company, you will be receiving in dollars. All right. So here you can choose among those 3 categories. I'll be picking interpreters. And it's worth telling also that all of these 4 categories are pretty much different from each other. So if I pick interpreters here, let's first take a look here on about Lionbridge interpretation. Okay, so at Lionbridge we help build bridges between our customers and their non-English speakers, client, and constituents. Lionbridge enables customers to receive interpretation services that are fast, reliable, and accurate. We support customers who need oral interpretation, whether that's on-site, over the phone, or via remote connection platforms. Lionbridge enables customers to receive interpretation services in over 300 languages, including federal, state, and government, medical providers, tech companies, financial agencies, insurance company, utility companies, lawyers, courts, schools, and more. Those interpretation services ensure that everyone has equal access and support they need regardless of the language. Okay, and here are some features that you will be working with the interpretation segment. So freelance anywhere, anytime, work on your own terms and your own schedule. So this is very important whenever we're freelancing. Good thing is that we can choose our own schedule. Now more than ever, flexibility is important. You have flexible schedules. Being part of the community allows you to decide how, when, and where you want to work, giving you the ability to focus on the things that matter in your life. Okay, so these flexible schedules are very attractive to work with. Make a difference. You will be helping people in the moment. As an interpreter, you are the communication bridge for the everyday needs of real people. There's never a dull day when you get to partner with such a wide variety of customers. So bear in mind that you will never really do the same thing over and over and over. You probably face different challenges as the opportunity comes, and you can also be sure that you are working with a trusted company, because Lionbridge's been on the market for over than 20 years. So for over than 20 years, we've managed interpretation projects with some of the most innovative brands in the world. Rest easy knowing you're partnering with a long-standing, reliable leader in the industry. Okay, so this Lionbridge is a company you can trust, and also, of course, new experiences. We service new customers all the time, so you'll have a chance to learn about new industries. Yeah, this is one of the very attractive points for working with Lionbridge, is that since they receive a lot of demand, you will be constantly working with new people. Alright, so now you can take a look on what they do. So for example, if you pick up the interpretation part, different from here, the gaming or translation, these are one of the tasks you will be doing as an interpreter. So for example, over the phone and video remote interpretation, conference and on-site interpretation, remote simultaneous interpretation. So these are one of the things you will be doing as an interpreter. And here's how it works. So we will only contact you if our customers have a current need for your language expertise. If you don't hear from us right away, don't fret. We will reach out if we launch a project matching your skill sets. Learn more about what to do or to expect from our registration and administration process below. So first of all, you have to register. Okay, you're gonna give us your information and details about your life and your career, your life goals, and this way we will be able to better partner you with a job that suits your ideas. And then the screening. If we have a project available matching your language expertise and skill sets, our team will contact you to learn more and provide next steps. And we have the assessments. Once our team has connected with you, we may ask you to complete a language assessment to move on to the next step. Project readiness, to provide the required financial information and agree to the contractual terms. And once it is complete, Lionbridge will provide you with the guidance on the applicable tools. And then receiving the projects. Once you've completed the previous steps, alright, you are ready to start the first project. Then once you finish this first project, you will receive your payments upon the agreed terms. Again, you receive your payment in dollars. So it is, well, not only it's a very interesting company to work with, but you will be very highly rewarded for your services. So here, let's take a look on view projects over here. Alright, so as you can see, we have a few languages. We don't have all the languages, although Lionbridge is a company that works with more than 300 languages. It doesn't necessarily mean that all the languages will be available for you to work with. So let's say you are a English-French interpreter. As you can see, in the interpretation tab, we don't have any French. But you might just come back here. You could try to go for gaming. Go here. You can see view all the jobs. See, on gaming, you have other contractors. Okay, so it's pretty much different. But again, it depends all on your skill sets. Okay, so this is testing games apparently. Freelance translation, see anywhere. Okay, so but here is from Chinese to English. Okay, so again, you need to be working with, you know, something that suits your skill sets. So let's go back here to the freelance interpretation. I'm comfortable, you know, working from English to Portuguese and from Spanish to Portuguese. Now, it's worth telling here, basically those two pages, even if it's Portuguese or Spanish, they will look like the same, because basically here it's telling what you will do, okay, what you need in order to succeed. For example, if you are going to be a Portuguese interpreter, so well, it's well assumed that you at least are fluent in Portuguese and English. Just like here, it's assumed that you are fluent in Spanish and English. And here, what you can expect in return. So, you know, basically opportunities to partner with an energetic international team of localization and interpretation experts, learning new skills and technology along the way. A remote working environment where you work in spaces best suited for your comfort and productivity. So again, you could be working from home, you know. Flexible scheduling, recommended minimum of 16 hours per week. Okay, so if you go on 16 hours per week, let's say you work just during weekdays, you could be working for a little bit more than 3 hours a day. And build your portfolio of completed linguistics and language services projects for world-leading organizations. So you might have opportunities to work for big companies, and that will be great for you to add to your portfolio. And the opportunity to learn new industry skills and competencies to advance in your careers in linguistics. Okay, so here, by teaming up with those other companies, you will end up learning new skill sets to be working with those companies. All right, so once this, you can go on and sign up now, apply, start application. Okay, and here you'll just need to fulfill these 5 steps. I'll put your first name and fill in all these blanks. Then you're going to fill in your education and language skills, expertise and certifications in some areas, your interest, and the additional information. And then once you finish all these 5 steps, the Lionbridge team will contact you to see if all of these the information provided with your profile is matched to the current job you're applying to, you know. And if you're not called for your first job, don't worry, because there will be many jobs showing up. Okay, so complete these 5 steps and wait on a little bit. All right, I hope this video has helped you, and that's it. I'll see you for another tutorial.